Welcome to MLG Championship Sunday from Columbus, Ohio. We are gearing up for the winners bracket finals between Instinct and Final Boss. Only one of these teams will advance to the championship match, and Scott, they'll do it by winning 3 of the best-of-5 series games. And we are geared up right now for game number 1. It's going to be Capture the Flag on Onslaught. Scott, what can we expect to see here in game number 1?
We're going to see a lot of top control here. Both of these teams are players who like to get top control, so that's what we're going to see.
All right, so all 8 players looking to take top control, and DMAC, we are starting off with the player who's most positive out of all 8. It's Roy from Instinct.
Yeah, positive 53 for the tournament. Roy has played extremely well, and you know what's impressive? He's not even the main Slayer, Puckett.
And here we go, we got Roy chasing down Fear itself to start this game. You'll see that 2 members from Instinct were taken down at the start. Final Boss, they dropped 2 as well, and neither team has been able to establish map control yet, Scott.
Yeah, and notice how Roy's keeping the bottom control here. By doing this, the top's kind of useless at the beginning.
Roy finally going to be taken down. We're going to stay on board with Instinct. Let's check out Cloud. He is making his way into the Final Boss base, and Ogre 2 caught him, but we're going to stay on board with Cloud through the respawn. Elmight Warrior, he just picked up a double kill over on A side. Roy is setting up top middle. This is what Instinct needs. Cloud taken down once again. Elmight Warrior taking his position top B. That's going to be 2 down as he's taken out. Roy is pushing into the base though. And remember, here on Onslaught Capture the Flag, it's going to be the first team to score 5 times, or the team with the most flags at the end of 15 minutes. And there you see Roy going to work. He's already on a killing spree. That is a double kill for him, and now he's running the flag for Instinct.
And an interesting setup here, Chris. They all were low. They had 2 guys low side of the other team's base, and then the other guy was at their base.
Well, it didn't seem to matter as they're able to capitalize on the positioning from down low, firing up into the corners. Roy picking up the double kill, pushing into the base, and we have Instinct already going after a second flag. You see it down low, but Final Boss is going to make an easy return after a double kill from Fear itself. So a 1-0 lead, Instinct taking the early map control, but now we're seeing as Final Boss is pushing back in. As Roy is taken down, we're going to jump on board with Fear itself. He is underneath the Instinct base. And nice beatdown by Fear to stay alive there. So Fear is taken out. Victory X is going to be down low. We're jumping on board though with I Got Your Pistola. The brand new member of Final Boss, triggers down, dropped in between events, and Scott, I bet at this point they wish they would have kept him.
Yeah, and the thing I like about Pistola on this team is he's back to how he used to play with triggers down, which is in your base and in your face.
And here we go. He's trying to get something going bottom middle. Really, they've been shutting down Pistola. He has the least kills out of any member of Final Boss at this point.
And teams know that in order to beat a team who has Pistola on it, you have to shut him down because when he goes on fire, it's hard to stop him.
Very much like Naded, and we saw Final Boss shut down a player for the first time. They were able to actually shut down Naded. We'll see if Instinct can shut down Pistola here, or at least continue to as we jump on board with Elmight Warrior, who is getting in position top middle. And let's listen in with our Astro A40s. Let's crank up the volume with Team Instinct.
One shot. Nice, stay alive. 3 on 3. One shot, guys. B square, they're B square, one shot. B square, B square. I need help. I'm looking. They're B street. Under our base, guys. They're B street, I'm looking. Under our base. Nice, they're B street. 2 dead, 3 on 2. We have numbers, let's push. They're B street, they're beat up weak. They're beat up, guys. Another guy, they're B stairs. Stay alive, Kyle, my shit. On their flag. R beat up, going under our base. And A box, I got one. I got nade. Victory. Hey, punch up, one shot. Front of our base, one shot. Full shield. He's weak now. I got him. Nice, 2 on 2. Top A and their H street. 3 top A. Yeah, nade, guys. Nice, we got nade top A. They might be weak. You guys got top A weak. They're weak top A. One dead. I got nade. So you guys are up, sir. A-Maze weak. You got A-Maze, top B. A-Maze, going right up. One shot top B. Victory's one shot A-Maze street. Nice. Two dead.
Very street, top A, our side.
Got it, I'm below you. Over to the left. Guys, they're flying going B. They're flying to B. Above me, guys. I'm dead again. I died. I got it. I'm coming. On their flag behind you. Two dead. 2 on 2. Last 2 guys on the flag. Spawn A. Hey guys, wait.
B-box. B street.
Top A, guys.
Top A right now.
Stay alive. Get on the flag.
Top middle B and top B.
One shot. Near itself. And then
Hey, under the base, hey, go down front. No one under it, guy on the flag on me.
go B down. B stairs.
B stairs, weak.
B stairs. Still on. B don't weak. B don't weak. B don't one shot. B maze. It's all of us. RB.
Yeah, they're gonna be top A and
RB don't.
We're in A tunnel right now, Tom.
RB stairs right now. RB stairs.
Top A, absolute.
Foul, one shot, top center.
Foul's one shot, top middle square. Come on, middle there. You guys in our base. They're all gonna be on our base.
Our base, Roy.
You got bottom middle. What's bottom middle?
Foul's bottom mid. Should be one shot. Should be absolute bomb center. Foul. Let's find him. He's a
Hey,
perfect
A street. RB box. Top A. There's no one in RB. RB street. Last guy. RB street. Chasing me.
You guys are confused.
Anyone got shots on me?
There's no way.
Top A, need help. A-box, on their flag, on their A-box.
Tom and A. There's a guy in our base.
Weak on their flag. Their window, weak comp. This guy they're B, but they're
RB street.
They're A blind. They're B. Yeah, they're B also. Yeah, that's guys in B. I died. They're A square. Bottom A. They're B corner spawn. Bottom middle, one shot. They're gonna be running.
Some of our base weak. Watch out front. Jumping up our flag out. RB. Tom and B.
Flag. Hold on.
On our flag. A box. A corner. Two dead still. They're A corner. Someone get in their base.
Three dead. Last guy's victory. Where's he at?
I don't know. He's not. That wasn't him. I'm jumping in window. They're A
On their
corner.
flag, A corner, over two. Over two, the shot on him.
I'll get him when he comes out.
2 shots to A corner.
I'm still in the box. Still in the box.
They're A
Find me, they
under
spawn
the
B,
base,
they
under the
spawn
base,
B.
going front.
Under the base down. We're down.
Under the base.
One shot line center. One shot hiding their A square. A square A base. A square A base.
Our front jump. Our front jump.
In front of their base. Sit on the back. Sit on the back.
On our A down, guys. Our A's there, guys. Our A box.
Our flag, two down. One's
He's there.
let's go.
Watch this pass. One A. Space. One B.
Another B, another B. Go, stay like
Three dead again. B street. Top B. Top B. One shot.
Roy,
And Fear itself puts in the first flag for final boss. And we're going to listen back in with the blue team.
One box. A box.
They're A corner. Weak.
Watch A street.
Guy A base. Nice tunnel. Nice shit.
A down. Roy's A down.
I got killed. They're A down. Weak. 2 guys are A down. One base. Stop. Just bottom A. Base. Stay alive. One shot A base.
Bottom center.
One A. Absolute A base. Stay alive.
In A tunnel. One in. All right. All right, on Brandon.
Top in B. One shot our B corner, guys. One shot our B corner. Clutch box. Still there.
Got beat off, man.
RB stairs.
Shots at our
RB stairs. One hit.
Our B stairs, watch spot, sir.
One hit under our base. This guy B mids. Under our base, going out front. He's our front shot.
First jump, one shot,
On
absolutely.
our flag. He's hiding there. One shot. He's to the right with the mauler cam. Right when you walk in.
Oh, you're so bad!
Too bad.
We got top mid.
I'm not got me on my. I'm middle A, I think. Yeah, it's under A. And it's
Top
on.
mid A, right? So, bottom A. I saw him on your screen.
Watch our flag, someone. Let's see bottom A.
Spawning B. One bottom B. Under their base. Going
On our B corner. Right up, peek. On our B corner. On our flag. Right now. Flag. Flag.
And Roy's one shot on our flag, too.
Too dead. He's running it. Bottom center.
Bottom mid. Two dead. Go blow. Bottom middle.
Roy's weak.
So Element Warriors going to put in the flag for Instinct. Scott, it's now 2-1. After Instinct got the first cap, final boss came right back, but Instinct takes the lead once again. How did it happen?
And the difference maker here, though, before I get to the caps, the difference maker here is that Instinct's able, as soon as Final Boss gets control, to work together and then get Final Boss off of control.
So speaking of the caps, did you see how it happened? I was watching as Final Boss took top middle control with Victory X position there.
Well, Instinct's really a bottom-oriented team, so what happened is Elamite goes bottom middle to the front jump as Roy is going bottom middle to the A stairs, and by doing that, you create the sandwich on the flag, and then you can decide who gets the flag and throws it bottom middle.
Well, right now we're watching as Instinct is able to maintain that control. Lunchbox was going for the flag, but we just had 3 down there as Ogre 2 and company helped clear out the way over on A Street. Elamite Warrior, though, still alive over down at the B dumpster here. He's at the final boss base, and he has Fear Itself and Victor X hunting him. He's finally going to be taken down. Let's jump back on board the final boss as they look to take map control here. They got Pistol set up top middle.
He's in their tunnel somewhere.
Under the base.
Roy's A maze. I need help.
They're B weak. Pause one shot, B mains. B square one shot.
Neither team really able to cap too many flags. They're not able to break into the bases as much as we've seen earlier in the tournament, Scott. These two teams just too evenly balanced?
I think so, but they both realized how to get back control. You see, when you spawn in the A or B corner, what you do is you go stairs and you bank that nade off the stairs to the flag, making the guy who's going to pull your flag a one-shot.
Pistola is going to be taken down in front of the base. Fear itself is going to clean up his killer, and Ogre 2 is setting up top B with Victory X. You got to love the duo here. Victory's going to go down, and Ogre 2 was hit by that same grenade. He has no shield, and he's finally cleaned up by Cloud. All 4 members of Instinct alive. Let's go check out El Might Warrior. He's working with Roy to pull the next flag. And almost out beyond Victory X. Roy is going to stay alive and run the flag bottom A. He's being covered by Lunchbox and Cloud. And Lunchbox and Roy have no shield, but Lunchbox was able to scare his attacker off, springing the cap here for Roy. It's now a 3-1 lead here for Instinct.
And notice right there how he just looked over. All his teammates are on the A side, and he's going to take the flank and go B side.
And there he cleans up the kill on Ogre 2, who is getting away from his teammates over on A. Roy getting heavy shots put on him by Fear itself. Let's jump on board with Fear as he tries to set up top A here.
RB stairs, R flat. The weak there, 8 up, 1 shot. 8 tunnel, 8 tunnel. I see 8 up. The flag.
Fear itself getting the call-outs, but he can't find the enemies. There they are under the base, and one jumping out front, that's Roy. Roy with a huge play there, going for the double kill, and he finishes off the kill on Pistol. That was a big play out of Roy. His team was almost trapped.
Yeah, and Fear needs to be quicker by getting to top middle right there. You saw how he was questioning himself top A. You need to get to top middle A nest.
So Fear needs to get top and middle quicker. Right now he's working from bottom middle. The rest of his team trying to fight off the spawns as Instinct is pushing in aggressively. They had 2 down, trying to make it 3. Fear itself, smart play to stay alive here while the rest of his teammates were taken out. And he's really been doing that all game, Scott.
And that's been the difference maker. That's the reason why Final Boss is still in this game, is because Fear itself is being such a nuisance in the Instinct base.
We're going to Pistol for a second, but right now we have a flag in the hands of Roy, and Roy is putting it in. There we go, Instinct capitalizing on the Final Boss mistakes. They're now up 4-1, and they got a 5th flag out, and it's in the hands of Lunchbox. So check that out, back-to-back flag caps in 20 seconds. The Columbus Arena is packed, and they're on their feet applauding for Roy. Check out the +10. He dropped the +10 with 32 kills and only 22 deaths. Instinct comes out and takes game 1. Impressive fashion, 5-1.
Yeah, I liked how they stayed on the bottom that entire time and were able to run back-to-back caps towards the end.
All right, so very interesting strat that we saw out of Instinct. Let's see if they can carry the momentum into game number 2. Scott, this is going to be a rebound game here for Final Boss, potentially. It's going to be Team Slayer on Narrows.
Yeah, and they just need to make sure Fear itself can get the sniper in his hands and get heated up with it, because we saw what he can do with it.
All right, well, it looks like all the teams are getting set. We're gearing up for map number 2. Here we go, guys. Let's check out the map. It's it's Team Slayer on Narrows. TS on Narrows, it's going to be the first team to 50 kills. We got the Rockets bottom middle, a sniper for each team to play with, the Mauler up top. But Scott, what is really the key to victory here on this game type?
Well, it's knowing once you get top middle control to not overextend. You don't want to get too far in their lobby, because that's how you can die easily.
Well, we are starting this game off with the player you said needs to get the sniper rifle and catch fire. It's Fear itself.
Well, in game 5 versus Triggers Down, Fear itself really heated up with the sniper, and that's how they were able to bounce back.
And right now he starts off the game with the first kill, taking down Lunchbox across the map, helping out Victory X, who warped over. And we got Ogre 2 pushing up top middle. Fear itself setting up with the sniper up back in his attic. And what are we going to expect to see here from Final Boss to start this game?
I think it's going to be real slow. I think they're going to stay right at about the 50% mark of the map, and then kind of work their way into it.
Well, while Fear is setting up top middle, I would love to check out Ogre 2. He actually just man-cannoned. Nice job by Fear taking out the Rocket player. And now he's pushing into the base. The Final Boss playing with that aggressive playstyle that you have been talking about all tournament long. You said that is going to be the key to victory for them.
Yeah, this team, when they're passive, other teams can just take advantage of that. You just have to be aggressive, and by doing so, you can catch other teams off guard.
Well, Fear itself just no-scoped El Might Warrior across over on the man cannon side, but Cloud was able to take him out. So now we're watching a sparring match between Victory X, who was hit by a grenade, and Cloud, who has a sniper here for Instinct. And Victory wisely having to run away from the pressure. There's Cloud, and he missed his shot. Cloud makes him pay. Let's check out Cloud and Instinct. And Cloud, guys, our swagger MVP from Orlando. D-Mac, what was so impressive about his gameplay back then?
When you looked at Cloud, a top 5 player when it came to kill to death ratio, but Puckett, he held the second most time out of any player in the top 8, and he did it in just 18 games. It was straight dominant play in Orlando.
And Scott, you said Cloud was the best player in the venue yesterday. You holding true to that today?
I think it's very true, Chris. I mean, he always takes that one game to get warmed up, and then as soon as that game's over, he's just incredible.
Right now we're watching as Elmite Warrior takes down Fear itself for Instinct's 10th kill. It's 15-11, 2 minutes off the clock. And it looks like both teams are going to play this patiently. They know the power weapons are coming up. D-Mac, when do they pop?
Well, right now we have the sniper coming up in 30 seconds, Puckett, and the rockets are going to be coming up in a minute.
So we have Elmite Warrior knowing that that sniper is coming up. He's going to try and get behind the final boss setup. See Ogre 2 taken out by a grenade from Cloud. The game's starting to get a little bit tighter here, 18-13, and Elmite Warrior is on an aggressive flank.
Yeah, and it actually worked out for him. I was thinking to myself I would go personally to the base,
Triple.
but instead he goes top middle, which I guess was the right thing to do there.
Cloud stole his triple kill, but the score still reflects it, 20-16. Final boss still in control, though. They're going kill for kill, it seems like, and Cloud just picked up the new sniper. Let's see if he can catch up. Lunchbox has no kills, though. Let's go check out Lunch and see what he's doing. He's going up against I Got Your Pistol, who's trying to no-scope him. So Lunchbox is going to be taken down. We're going to stay on board with him through the death. 25-18 as final boss builds a 7-kill lead.
And Pucky, you see them pushing top middle because they're getting those rockets. Those just popped up.
Lunchbox really just unable to get anything going. We're going back on board with the team kill leader for Instinct. It's Cloud. And Roy just sniped Victory X in the face. A quick no-scope in his lobby. Cloud on the flank here, and he's got Fear itself in front of him. Fear has the sniper on his back, and Cloud gets out BR'd. Lunchbox gets his first kill of the game. Lunch has the sniper, but let's check out I Got Your Pistola, who has the rockets inside the Instinct base.
And he's such an incredible patient player, Chris. I just watched him sit at their sniper for countless amount of minutes just waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Unfortunately, he came out just as players were respawning behind him. He gets backsmacked. We're going on board with Roy, who's set up with the sniper rifle, and Fear itself is going to rip his face. Meanwhile, we have the rockets in the hands of Elmite, who got a double kill, but he was taken down as well. Neither team really able to stay alive on this game type. Both of them just charging at each other over and over again.
And it's kind of surprising. If I was Instinct right now, I would make a low push and maybe even get a man cannon because Fear itself's doing too good with the sniper right now.
And now it is a 10-kill lead, the biggest lead of the game. Let's go check out final boss once Roy is taken out. But right now, let's do it right now. Genius, thank you for the switch. He was going to the guy who has the sniper for FB. It was Fear. Fear using his grenade to pick up the kill on Cloud rather than that weapon. But check out the top 2 players here for FB. Fear already has 15, just like you said, Scott, using that sniper, and Pistola has 10 kills.
He's the decision maker in this game, Chris. Everyone thinks it's Pistola or Victory X. Victory X, he's a well-rounded player, but when it comes to Slayer, Fear itself is the determining factor.
And for good reason. He's the most positive player on this team so far. Plus 37 for the event, and now he's going to put himself in a position to get that new sniper coming up right now.
Sweet, so the sniper's coming up, but check out the score, guys. It was 10-kill lead for final boss. Now that's cut down to just 4 kills as Elmite Warrior picks up the new snipe. And nice shots there by Elmite, picks up the first kill, and then he's gonna help out his teammate pick up a second one. It's just a 2-kill lead as we stay on board with Roy and Instinct. Roy just got a no-scope, and he's going for another one on Victory. A 1-kill lead for final boss. Remember, it was a 10-kill separation just a minute ago. Roy gonna be taken down by Ogre 2, but the pressure is continuing to be put on, and Lunchbox just got shut down by Ogre 2. He is warming up.
And as the game winds down, Puckett, the rockets are coming up in 20 seconds.
And let's check out Ogre 2. He's got the sniper sitting in his attic here. And he is just eyeing the attic. Scott, this game has come to a standstill, kind of.
Yeah, and it's kind of surprising. You see, Ogre 2's better off sitting man cannon and flag side than being in the attic, just because there's no way that Instinct's going to come top middle.
Pistola just got a double kill using grenades in his battle rifle. Now you see Ogre 2 pinching there with Fear itself to pick up the 47th kill. It was 41-40 at one point. Now Final Boss pulling away. Fear itself fighting down low. The new rockets just popped. And Ogre 2 gonna push from R2. Solid player in the lobby decides to go down low against Elamite, and there's the out BR for the win. Checking out the stats, Fear itself, Scott called it, would be the difference maker, and he was in that game. 17 kills, 8 assists, only 9 deaths. That is the positive 8 that Final Boss needed. And Ogre 2, the hometown hero, finishing the game as Final Boss ties up the series 1-1. There you see the final score. We'll be back with game number 3 after a quick commercial break.